All right, guys, what's going on? Axel Toss and Axel here. Unfortunately, Nick wasn't meant to be. Next time.
Next time.
I'm proud of you, though. You know, it takes a lot of heart to play.
I took out 2 players.
You did?
One of them was very good. Cran was very good.
Yep. Takes a lot of heart, man.
Next time we'll go further.
I think you have what it takes, but
helps if you play the game some.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. But guys, you're watching WCS America. Thanks for staying up late. Make sure you drink lots of water. Maybe stretch periodically. Because if we're gonna, we got to get through this together, guys. It's gonna be a night of amazing matches, and it's gonna be awesome. But you want to keep your energy up.
I'm trying to find another match.
Yep, we're looking for another match here. Of course, WCS America qualifiers, trying to find out who's gonna qualify for Season 3. And we're going to do the round of 4 today, or are we only going to the round of 8 or something? Or
well, if you win the round of 8, you make top 4.
Okay, got it. So we're doing that all tonight? Because I remember in the past there was a stream for.
No, it's all one day, man.
Okay.
All one day.
Yep. Awesome.
XY is making it pretty far. Great Chinese player. Lucky took out Golden. It's a good match.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to get in whatever game.
We'll see.
You know, it's sometimes hard. There's not. You know, in some other events you have like admins setting up games to be streamed.
Yep.
Here it's just trying to contact players and get them on board, and that can be a little bit tricky because you know how players are. Yeah,
absolutely. I do want to thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with us. Of course, it is Friday night, so I think a great Friday night activity is to have friends over and watch some StarCraft 2. Maybe while you're watching, play some Cards Against Humanity. Maybe play some Hearthstone. Maybe play some StarCraft 2. Maybe play some some poker or whatever is fun for you. But you know, we're having a lot of fun tonight. Of course, Nick tried to play. Unfortunately,
didn't work out.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Top and Masan playing around 32. Let's see if
ooh, yeah. Should we do a bracket update of sorts? Actually, I'll let you find a match first.
Yeah.
That's going to be the priority.
Priority is.
What are some of the big names in this tournament? Obviously, Tassadar.
Yes.
Top. QXE.
Oh,
Jig. Masan.
I'm gonna get
yeah, you
game.
Focus on finding a match. I'll focus on you guys. How are you guys doing in the chat there? I'll give some more shout-outs. I can do that. Ronnie Coleman. Bombjin. Drew Carey. 17. Mr. Z. Benkutsu. Enders 116. Erwin the Boognish. Drew Carey. I love Oscar. DDG. Erwin. Centauros. Argonaut Dice. Bombjin Melios. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
I'm in the countdown timer. I worked my magic. This is an awesome game. It's
StarCraft 2 is awesome. I agree.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
But the specific.
This is Petraeus, one of the top players from New Zealand.
Ooh.
Against SSanaee, a Kespa player.
That is super fast game.
Yeah, and this is in game 3. It's out of 1-1.
Time just slowed down.
All right, I guess the series is over, guys.
The series is over. That was weird.
There was some weird thing in the lobby. They're gonna remake it. We'll be right back there in a second.
Yep. Of course, we are live.
Yes.
That doesn't necessarily mean this is a piggyback broadcast.
It is not a piggyback. Well, it's weird. Like, we're not in control of the content in a way, right?
Right. I don't think it's a piggyback broadcast in the way Tasteless would define a piggyback.
Because it's actually worse. Piggyback, at least there's someone carrying you.
Right.
We have no feed.
It's tough, but it's a lot of fun, of course.
We'll make it
Again, the goal here, trying to provide as much coverage, StarCraft 2 coverage as we can. And, you know, this is a thing we've been doing recently. It is reaching out and trying to cover, just other tournaments. And it's been a lot of fun. Of course, y'all might have remembered we did some stuff for IEM a couple weeks ago. Then we did some stuff for DreamHack last week. And then here we are with WCS America, and it's just going to get awesomer and awesomer, I think. I'm not sure if this is announced yet, so I might be breaking rules, but that's okay. We're actually going to be casting some Chinese stuff next week.
Yep.
Can you be more specific on that?
Yeah, so there's a Chinese tournament called the Neo Star League. That's in the semifinals and finals. We'll be casting those Monday and Tuesday. There's also one called the Star Wars League.
Yes.
And that is going to be the playoffs. We'll be casting quarterfinals, semifinals of that Wednesday through Saturday. Those will start at 7 a.m. Eastern time, but we'll be rebroadcasting them later throughout the day. at certain points of the day anyway. I think we've got like the East Set Masters tournament we're doing Wednesday. There's actually a lot of sick tournaments next week.
Yes, I'm super excited. There's also I think we're doing something Sunday too. That Team League, yeah.
Oh yeah, this coming Sunday. Yeah, we're doing the Euro Series semifinals on Sunday and the Euro Series finals on Monday.
Yeah.
So we're doing everything basically.
Yeah, and we'll do more. So guys, if you're looking for, if you're wanting a tournament to happen and you're like, how the heck do we find someone to stream it?
These are tournaments with great players.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Like Maru Prime, the winner of the most recent, or he's not on Prime anymore, is he? Sorry. Maru.
Sure.
Maybe he is.
Young guy.
Yeah, Maru, whatever. The winner of the most recent GSL tournament,
Uh-huh.
GSL champion. He's playing in some of these Chinese leagues. So,
yeah.
Along with like Pardine, I think MC's there. It's a very competitive.
Yeah, and super thanks to NASL and Blizzard for allowing us to have this broadcast, and of course any other tournaments that decide to reach out and whatnot. It's a lot of fun. Love bringing StarCraft 2 to you guys, especially if there's no originally planned content. You know, something is better than nothing in my opinion. Hopefully our something is better than nothing.
I was misspeaking earlier. I thought SSanaee was on the Kespa team. He's not. He's on.
NSOCO?
Yeah, NSOCO, yeah.
That's fine.
That's fine. So his teammate just beat me down because Tassadar is on that team as well.
Right. So they practice together, which means SSanaee is actually super good at StarCraft 2.
Yes.
Because Tassadar, his teammate, beat Axelife.
That's right. Both players going for fairly early gases here in the ZVZ. This is 1-1. We're in Game 3 now, so we'll get that scoreboard updated in just a second. But that's actually pretty amazing. Petraeus, of course, a Grandmaster player. I'm pretty sure he's from New Zealand.
That sounds about right to me. Isn't Petraeus? That's a spell in Harry Potter when you make
really?
Yeah, like Harry. You make like a stag.
Yeah. Or it's a different animal depending who you are.
Right. It's a Petraeus.
Yep. Patronus. Close enough.
Did y'all just miss that joke? I knew. Oh man. See, my jokes like it's becoming a point where people are just taking me seriously all the time. I don't. My producer was baffled. He's like, Alex, it's Patronus. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? He says it in my ear, but it's awesome.
So
it is Patronus. It is.
Yes.
I'm terrible at jokes. Okay, sorry. Go on.
Both players doing very similar openings. The difference here is Petraeus is getting a few extra Zerglings early on. And he's stockpiling them. So he's going to be doing an all-in build. Stockpiling speeding. He's trying to catch SSanaee off guard. Of course, we see he took drones off gas after that 100. Going to just do a mass speeding all-in. Now he's scouting his opponent. And the goal is to hit his opponent with an overwhelming number of speedlings before his opponent has banings ready. And that's pretty much the entire point. If he can kill a drone here or there, that's great. But it's mostly scouting to see the gas timing. See there's a baning nest coming up. But when he clicked on the gas, he could tell, and most of the baning nest just started right now because it takes, after speeding, another 50 gas to get that baning nest.
Yep.
And there's going to be started. But Petraeus has gone suspicious, and he's building speedings as well.
He's making a lot of lings.
Yeah.
Petraeus is sending a bunch of lings across the map.
He's hiding them too. They're both, this is crazy. So I'm actually going to really favor SSanaee. He's totally figured out this build.
Right.
He's making nothing but Zerglings, and he's going to have banings behind it. So
drone count right now is
should be fairly even.
Fairly even. So it's all going to come down to the engagements now. The baneling nest is approaching complete for Sana, and Petraeus isn't even mining gas.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of just a build order counter.
Right.
But it was also SSanaee kind of realizing what Petraeus was up to. It's like, well, I'm just going to get a few more drones in you, but not go overboard and just get, I mean, right now, of course, we see Petraeus has more speedings.
Yep.
But not by enough that he can, by the time he crosses the map, the count's even. And as long as SSanaee lives, he's got more income and it's the potential to make a lot of banings. And what does Petraeus do against banings, right?
Right. That's, I mean, when you're massing lings, basically the direct counter is banelings. What you can do, if you're a perfect micro master magician king, you can split away one ling at a time to take out the banelings, but that is incredibly difficult to accomplish.
And if your opponent has a bunch of their speedings there as well, they're just going to kill that speeding, and not detonate the baning.
And that's like pretty much a summation of a summarization of the micro that exists in ZVZ at this point in the game.
Petraeus could try for a base race. Oh! Those banings, a manual detonate might have done okay there. There's another detonate, but Petraeus is in deep trouble. But let's see, can his counterattack do damage? Here goes the queen. There's no banings. Oh, here's the two banings heading back. Those could be huge.
gosh, great main link detonations there,
yeah.
but some lings are still alive, going to try to get some damage done to the main. Meanwhile, SSanaee taking down that natural expansion of his opponent, or at least trying to. Nothing but lings on the way for both of these two players. Queen getting taken out of the main. Drone's actually being forced to be pulled, but they're going to get a decent surround in the lings.
I mean, this attack's over for Petraeus, but it's now over here for SSanaee.
GG.
Yeah,
whoa, SSanaee taking the first game. Now, that was
was
kind
the
of a story.
game.
Oh, that was the third game.
That was the third game.
So
It was tied up 1-1. I kind of caught that series.
My mind
as
is kind of lost right now.
I'm sorry, guys.
I
we're going to try to get a
apologize.
game from the start, but I saw that game starting right then. I was
Great.
like, those are both great players.
Yeah.
I really want to catch that game.
No, any StarCraft
Yeah.
is fantastic. I'm super happy with that. But guys, you're watching WCS America qualifiers for Season 3. We're trying to find out who's going to advance on to WCS America Season 3. Of course, a great circuit that is currently happening. We're going to take a quick break, guys, but we'll be back with more StarCraft 2. You're watching, again, WCS America qualifiers. Axel Haas and Axe Live here. Stay tuned. More StarCraft 2 coming up.